Welcome to the Love, Hate, Laugh Show.
I hate this goddamn name. It's dumb, but I couldn't think of a better one, so I was just like, you know what? Use the fucking name that you like.
Nick, you got your car hit?
Oh, yeah. Well, we should start the podcast.
Yeah, let's
first.
be official about this.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Let's just
Let's
do
do
it.
what I call a hard open.
Hard
A rock hard
A
open.
rock hard open.
Rock hard open.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Love, Hate, Laugh Show. I am producer Paul, and these are your hosts. Take it away.
I am Eliza Butler. You can find me on socials. Eliza Isn't Funny.
I'm Bjorn RG. You can find me on all platforms. Bjorn RG Comedy.
And I'm Nick Scalzone. You can find me on Instagram at Nick Scalzone Comedy.
He's too good for TikTok.
I am too good for TikTok.
You still don't have TikTok?
I will never get it. I'm an American.
You know, it's fine. I don't go on
I'm doing
there
it for the
anymore.
country.
No, I don't hardly go on there
I
either.
barely
but,
go on there.
But I feel like I need
I go
post
on
clips and stuff.
Instagram and see all the same bullshit that's
Yeah,
on there, so
true.
it's like, why would I
Same thing.
download spyware?
Everybody's like spreading it all out.
Yeah. Well, I think everybody puts everything everywhere.
how about
Yeah.
how about
Make money.
Facebook
It's like
Reels?
the
Is that something you guys
STD.
dip your toes in?
Never.
I did. I did recently.
Yeah.
And I keep getting messages when I look at other Facebook Reels. It's like, you had the top 2% of Reels. And it was like 6,000 views, which is like hardly any at all.
Wow.
And I'm like, damn, dude. Like so many of these Reels must be like not getting any views at all.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think Facebook Reels really took off. Like they're in my feed, and I think I've curated them to mostly be videos of people cooking food.
Yeah.
'Cause those are some I love
like the ones
cooking reels.
from like
Yeah.
different countries,
Just
different
like
languages.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Oh,
it's
you don't
always
like
just
those?
some idiot making hamburgers. That's my shit.
Yeah,
Just
fair.
hamburgers. That's it. You're like, oh yeah,
Some-
put that American cheese
Something with
on
a
there.
flat top grill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
I
Or
like a
have you-
good.
like the barbecue guys. Have you like?
I don't mind a barbecue, but
Yeah, I
I'm-
like the barbecue like Cajun
See,
food guys.
my favorite is just a guy making junk food
Yeah.
that's like some shit that I could make real easy, and I
Yeah.
just get ideas from it.
So
So
I would love the cleaning of that grill, like watching a video on somebody
Oh,
cleaning
have
that
you seen
would
the
just
rug
be
cleaning
heaven.
videos?
Oh my, I'm obsessed with the rug cleaning
Obsessed with
video.
the rug. Have you guys seen the rug?
Is it just a guy vacuuming?
Yeah.
No, it's like
No.
the nastiest rug you ever saw in your life. It looks like it's been through an avalanche and a flood, and then this guy has all of these different and like tools and stuff,
Yeah.
and he like cleans it over time. Oh, Paul's, are you gonna look it up? Oh, I thought Paul was
No.
looking it up. He like uses all these, and he puts water in it, and he like runs the squeegee over it. It's very
Oh,
satisfying.
I feel like I saw one of those with a car. There was a
Oh,
guy
yeah.
cleaning the inside
The
of a car,
detailing guys,
and
yeah.
there was like it looked like it kind of looked like my car, and
Yeah,
then
yeah. Oh, speaking of,
and then at the end it looked like my car when it was new, and I
Yeah.
was like, holy shit,
yeah,
my car's probably dirty as fuck.
exactly. You could probably find one of those people, but you had problems with your car.
Well, yeah, and this was gonna bring us into what I love.
Oh man,
Oh.
I had some. Can I share something and then we'll do that?
Sure.
I had a pimple on my chest this morning and I almost.
I'm so glad you brought that up, Bjorn.
I
definitely
really.
related.
I got my phone out to
Make
film.
a pimple popper.
Yeah,
reel.
I was gonna do a
Oh.
pimple.
You were gonna
popping
do a
reel.
pimple pop.
I was like, I don't know. Let's see it. And it was
I
just
mean,
so.
they get numbers.
I just can't with those.
I
You'd
just-
think that I would because there's like the dopamine in watching it, but like I
Really?
just can't.
Well,
I mean, if they
did
come
it.
up, I have to watch them.
Dude,
I don't. I can't like
Scroll.
make myself
Scroll.
scroll through them. It's
No.
gross. But like if they're there, I'm like, no,
I,
I gotta see what happens.
I
you
need
know?
to film more of them because I just messed up I botched the filming of it, and it's kind of like one and done.
Wait,
You're
wait.
kind of
Wait.
Get
I
out your
have an
tripod.
interjection here. What if you started dating somebody on their first date? They told you they film pimple popping videos of themselves.
What do you-
Is that a red flag?
How big of a following do they
How
have?
much does that net?
Are they a celebrity in the pimple
Wait,
world?
exactly.
That's
I
what
don't
we need
give a
to know.
fuck. If
Honestly-
that's bringing in money, we are
Exactly.
good to
Okay,
Yeah,
go.
exactly.
So it's
they can
a
post some
win.
of my
It's a win.
clips, like
So-
you know.
So how do you
New
get the
audience?
pimples though? Because if you need to like continually make pimple popping, like
Oh,
you
the
gotta
demand.
like you're gonna have
The
to like
demand.
I'd have to like spread peanut butter on my chest.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
Crystal,
do what
That
you have
would
to
work.
do for your art.
Don't shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
What if-
Exactly. Just be crusty.
just
Or
study
you could
all the
just get
things
them
you
at a
do.
regular rate and like keep your fans
I don't
waiting.
have enough
Yeah.
to like produce
But
a
then
daily.
you have to do like a Christmas special video
Yeah,
with
but
like
then
a
Christmas.
with,
Yeah,
with,
like
with an
like
ornament
Christmas
hanging
tree.
off your.
You put Christmas tree peanut butter in a Christmas tree shape for 3 months.
You got pimples.
It's like an advent calendar.
You number them.
Oh my god. On the 5th day of Christmas.
Ooh, the 5th was a juicy one.
Oh,
Okay.
So were you
That's
upset that you
disgusting.
missed that
I
you
just
fucked
botched
up
the.
filming?
It's hard to selfie film
Get your
Well-
while you
tripod.
pump.
Hey,
Well, you pop a pimple
you've-
next time.
Yeah.
I will be your producer of this
Okay.
film.
Okay.
So
And it was just
Bring
like
in
it-
the dollars.
you couldn't see it. I don't know. Like the way I pop mine, it doesn't.
Wait.
Visually, it doesn't.
Do you pop them in a weird way? How do you pop them?
No, just like I just was like boop, and I was like, oh man, I'm
Wait,
covering.
you
can't see.
you don't do two hands like boop.
Well, how do you? But then how do you film it? The other hand was on my camera.
That's what I'm saying. You should have had your tripod.
Yeah, I feel like you. I
Oh.
feel like you messed that up.
like if you're trying to like with don't crab pinch it. That's I don't think that would have gone.
I mean,
well
that's
even if you fixed
efficient.
it.
But
also, I
for
think
the
that's
sake
very
of,
like
This is like regular sex versus porn sex. Like you have to.
yeah.
It may not be the best way,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
to get the
gotta get
angle,
the
you got to do
visual.
it different. Dude.
I know. Well, I'm learning how to do it because I'd never tried to film one before.
Aw.
I usually just pop them. And I was like,
You are so in love.
content.
You thought that was cute.
That's so cute.
Oh my god, he's never filmed his own pimple popping before.
Oh my gosh.
Have you guys ever filmed your own
No.
pimple popping?
Oh.
Why
No.
not?
Because
Honestly,
I can't even
'cause
watch
I-
someone else.
What?
Was it
hadn't thought
ever a thought?
about it.
No.
Was it a thought where you were
It
like,
wasn't
ooh.
before.
Yeah.
Now it is.
Honestly,
Now
I'm
I got
so getting one.
Now I got to see the numbers.
Yeah, like I'm like got to
Yeah.
knock on wood because I don't get many pimples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the question, mission accomplished as far as popping the pimple.
Yeah, it's
True.
You took care
It's
of
gone.
it, and now
Oh.
you're.
It's gone.
somewhere.
There
It
you go.
was like somewhere
Now you
over
have a
here.
You don't
Perfection.
need. You don't need to show us. We'll believe
And
you.
it was in a spot. It was in a spot that I couldn't really see, so I was just kind of like in the mirror with the
Yeah.
phone, and I was like, oh man, you can't see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because you put your hand in front of it with your crab pinching. Maybe
I
that's
know.
more efficient. I guess
I've
next
done the
time.
2 hands, but this was a weird angle for.
Yeah.
I guess I could have. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would it. You totally would want to see it.
Yeah.
There wasn't that much.
Yeah, you got to think
wasn't
of.
that
You
good.
got to think of the lines of sight.
Do you
and
let
stuff
them
like that?
Do you have to let them like kind of grow a little bit?
oh,
I
Or do
have
you just
no
like,
idea, dude.
I find one, I pop it.
I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's how that works in
Yeah.
life.
It's like finding bubble wrap on your body, and you're just like, ooh, pop, pop, pop. You don't just go, save this for later.
Oh my
That's
God,
good to
no.
know. I didn't know. I thought mine were the only ones that
save
made that
for the
sound.
fans.
I think they might be. I think he meant metaphorically.
No, he just confirmed.
Yeah, pop, pop, pop.
You hear them?
No.
Oh.
No, of
My
course
God,
not.
what
This
are
is-
men doing?
but
No,
the-
this is
the
this is a
odd thing
comedy
is-
show.
It does make a sound. It's just so minuscule we can't hear it. So you got to mic up too.
ASMR.
Oh.
You gotta mic up.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I'm
that-
going to change the pimple popping game with,
I don't
with
think you are.
sound design.
Pimple poppin' locket. Pimple poppin' locket.
Imagine whatever the opposite of what is that?
Pimple
Accutane.
popping daddies. I
Yeah.
think that's what I'm going to
Pimple
call it.
Yeah, pimple
poppin'
poppin'
daddies.
And then
That's
my
disgusting.
lead-in music is always going to be cherry popping daddies.
Okay. All right.
See, this is why when people are like the '90s were so great. No, they weren't. There was a whole rockabilly like revival with the cherry poppin' daddies.
Wait.
I don't
Oh
like
my
the
god!
name
I,
of that
I just
band.
realized what that meant.
That's
Oh, yeah.
fucked
That
up.
sounds-
And they're all like old men.
Yeah, gross old men.
Yeah, that
Oh.
sounds like.
I mean, it wouldn't be any better.
Look
if they
crime.
weren't
up a
gross.
picture of the cherry poppin' daddies.
Yeah, but make sure you put. Well, you know what though? He might come up with something.
Cherry poppin'
That might be
daddies.
a whole porn site
That
now.
sounds like a porn site.
Are you sure it was
Yeah.
called Cherry Popping
Yes.
Daddies?
Yeah.
1,000%.
It's
Oh.
my dad owned the CD.
Oh God.
Yikes.
Oh.
Yeah, there they are. Look at
Yeah.
these guys.
That was in the '90s.
and these,
They're like-
yeah, these guys are of an advanced age
Oh
to be
my
calling themselves
God.
that.
Now imagine an audience full of women in like poodle skirts and shit. It was all.
I don't
90s
remember
were a
what
dark
was their
time.
hit song.
Fuck if I know. I was
Sweet
Zoot-
16.
was it
I
Zoot-
don't
Zoot
know.
Suit Riot.
Zoot
Yeah,
Suit
yeah.
Riot.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sweet 16. Oh my God.
Edge of 17.
They just-
Edge of 17.
Age of 17. Oh no.
Wait, that's a song by them?
No,
Oh, no,
that's-
that would be.
They
That was
only
like
like
Joni-
you when you're 21.
No,
Yeah.
Edge of 17 is a song
Stevie
by
Nicks.
Stevie Nicks.
No, I think it's Joni Mitchell.
It's like
No, it's Stevie Nicks.
Is it Stevie Nicks?
Yeah.
On the
Joni
jungle
Mitchell has a
wild
song, too.
wind
Oh, yeah.
of sin.
Oh, that song.
Sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh. That's Edge of 17.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that song was called something. I just
But
heard
if,
that song.
if Edge of
Fleetwood Mac is
17
good.
was like
Yeah.
like they covered
They
it.
covered
that'd be
They
it.
so
just covered
fucked up.
every song with
Oh
a
my
creepy
God.
name.
They probably would have been more popular.
Yeah.
It was a horrible time.
Yeah.
And that was before everybody, the whole calling somebody daddy in bed was like a thing.
Mm.
It was before that.
They were trying to get that going, or what?
I guess.
Well, I
These
guess,
guys
were
are
they
creeps.
successful in getting that going?
well,
maybe?
you
Well,
told me,
we're
Paul.
fucking talking about them now. These sons of bitches, they stuck with it.
Well, I hate that, but
Yeah.
Now, to
I
be
want to know what.
in the Cherry Poppin' Daddies, was there any kind of
like a gang
like
initiation.
initiation? I'm sorry, Paul. Did I ruin it?
That's gross.
You could beat into the,
Too far.
you could beat
Okay.
into the cherry poppin' dad.
All right, Nick. So your car got wrecked.
Yes. It didn't get wrecked. But my car got into an accident. I wasn't in my car, but it was involved in an accident. I was working, and I parked, on my street, and I work at my house, and it's like 11 o'clock, and I just hear a car alarm outside, and it goes for, like 10 seconds, and I was like, nobody turned that off, and mine is one of like 5 cars out there. So I just like went over to the front and looked off the balcony, and sure enough, it was mine, and I was like, fuck. So I run out, and I hit the key, and I turn off the alarm. And this lady was out there, and she was like, I could tell she was like pointing at the truck, like something. And she goes, I hit your truck. I backed into it. I'm sorry. What happened? And we looked, and there was just like a little scuff. And so I was like, oh, looks like just this little scuff here, maybe. I don't know. And she's like, can I give you money? And I was like, yeah, maybe like, I don't know, like $100, $50, call it good if it's just that scuff. And she's like, okay, cool. And she gave me like $60, and then she's like, I work at this restaurant across the street. If you find anything or you need anything, let me know. And so I moved the truck because I wanted to see. Well, I wanted to see
Oh, okay. You're
more.
like,
I
nope.
wanted to see if any lights came on the dash because I was like, that if some lights were lighting up, then I'd be like, okay, we got a big problem. No lights. So I moved the truck, and then I opened the hood, and then I see that the 2 little brackets that hold the headlight on, that are part of the headlight, those are busted. So I was like, fuck. Okay, she hit me harder than I thought she had. And so I went over there, and her coworker was at the restaurant. She was still looking for a place to park.
Oh, poor thing.
I know. And the coworker was so funny. She goes, oh, are you looking for my coworker? I was like, yeah, she bumped my truck. I want to talk to her. And she goes, she's not a very good driver.
Oh my god.
Just
Oh
sold
my
her
The
out.
third time this week.
Oh
That
my
does not
God,
have her
just
back
sold
at
her out.
all.
Oh, right away sold her
Joe
out.
steals her tips and tables too.
Probably. What a
Yeah,
bitch.
that was
Anyway.
rude.
So she gave me the lady's phone number, and then the lady was on her way over, and so I was like, oh hey, let me show you, and I showed her, and she was like, oh shoot, and I was like, all right, I'll. She's like, I have a friend who's a mechanic. I think he could probably get it done.
Her
for us."
insurance probably dropped her already.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and then so we exchanged numbers, and I was texting her, and I said, do you want to do insurance? Because I found out what the part was going to cost, and it was more than a $500 deductible would be.
Everything is more than the deductible anymore.
Well, I'd priced out Tacoma headlights before because I have the standard one, and there's an LED version that I was like, I might get that. That'd be cool.
I hate those.
Oh, they look badass though. And then I looked at what they cost, and they're like, what, $1,600 or something. And I was like, I think I can see good enough. And
Yeah.
so I stuck with the shit I had. But I knew that if the fancy one was $1,600, the regular one's still gonna be a lot. And so as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh fuck, this is gonna be pricey. And I felt bad, she works at a restaurant. There's no way that she's like rolling in the dough. But I mean, I'm not either, so I can't just like let her off the hook. But anyway, she paid me cash for a headlight, and her mechanic is coming tomorrow to fix it. But what this is bringing me to what I love, which is my dash cam. Because I went back and looked at the footage, and she bonked me pretty good.
I wish we had it to queue up.
Oh my god, that would be
You
so.
should-
I sent it
clipped
to Paul like yesterday.
Oh really?
Oh.
Yeah, Paul
Maybe
has
we
the
can.
he has the footage.
I'll see if I can get it.
Yeah, see if you can
Yeah,
airdrop
wait.
it to the computer. or
Yeah,
something.
you should be able to airdrop it in there.
So how
Yeah.
long have you had the dash cam? Why'd you decide? Like, I need
I
to know
bought it-
everything about the
I
dash
got
cam.
it like a year ago. Yeah, I figured the dash cam would be a good topic of conversation. If nothing else, we can tell people to go watch Russian dash cam videos
I'm
because they're
obsessed.
fucking amazing.
They drive so crazy there.
Oh, it's. I mean, they drive crazy here, but they
Not
don't
like
have any
that.
rules over there. So yeah, it's every man for themselves. But yeah, I got it like a year or so ago because my buddy got one. And I helped him put it in, and then I was like, you know what? That would be just a good little insurance policy, and it was like $130, and then like.
Cheaper than a deductible.
Yeah, way cheaper than the deductible, and like $20 worth of hardware to put it in. I did it myself. That was fun. It was pretty easy. You just wired it into the fuse box, and so I've got it wired.
We have different definitions of easy.
You just buy all the shit at the auto parts store, and then you clip it all together and plug the shit in.
Nick, you taught me how to parallel park in February 2020, and I immediately forgot. Like, it's not
Okay,
the same. We're not the same that way.
Yeah, so you parallel park the fuses into the fuse box. And no, it was kind of fun to put in. And it's pretty sweet. Like, it turns on the moment the truck starts. So, like, anytime you're driving, it's filming. And then it has a motion sensor because I've got it wired in two spots. One that's like, if the truck's on, it's on. And the other one is power for the motion sensor. So I wired it into something that's always on. Like, I forget if it was like the cabin lights or some shit like that. Something that always gets power.
Ooh,
So
Paul
anyway.
got it. Here we
Ooh.
go.
Oh,
Oh, good news.
Let's
So
this is
yeah.
about to dox you, Nick.
and we'll post it. Well,
Those-
we
you
should
seen
also
those, like-
post it on the
Oh,
on the.
that's not
We should figure out a way to blur out.
If
Any,
we post it.
Have you
yeah.
seen those people online who can see?
There
like,
it was.
Oh shit! I missed it.
Watch
back.
This. No, he did go back. Here it comes. It's about 5 seconds out.
She with the it's the Subaru.
No, it's this red car.
Oh.
Watch. Coming in hot.
Whoa!
And the
Look
dog.
at the dog. Yeah. The dog is like, oh
he
my
freaks
God.
out the dog. Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
Look at her car's fine.
Yeah. Well, she didn't hit me that hard. I don't think she was on the gas. I think she was just on the idle, backing up and just
Back.
Well,
bonk.
those plastic cars, even
Well,
the
my
wind
shit's
blows
a
too
plastic
hard.
car too.
I guess.
And there's
so.
nothing behind there. So I think I lucked
Oh.
out in that, like, there was really nothing to break other than the expensive ass headlight that she broke.
Mhm.
But still, yeah, the dash cam is cool. And with this video, had it been a hit and run, I'd have her dead to rights.
Mhm.
Yeah.
As it is, we're not doing insurance. I didn't want to.
Yeah.
Like, she didn't want to do that. She said that she just got her license or something, and she didn't want to jack up her insurance rate. And I was like, fine,
Mhm.
I don't need to.
Anymore.
Yeah,
Exactly. She said I can barely afford it as it is.
So
and
you
I
keep
was
the
like,
government out of it. You're fine.
exactly. Yeah.
I had a
Fuck.
certain family member that got dropped off the family's insurance and had to get their own insurance separately.
Did
I
you
feel
have to
like-
get your own insurance separately?
No, it wasn't
I feel
me.
like I know who it was, but we won't say it since we're being very careful to use gender neutral pronouns, just to not out anyone.
I'm not gonna say
Okay.
who it was, but,
But yeah, I bought the dash cam like a year ago, and so far I've
Worth it.
used it twice.
Wait, what happened before?
The other time was like 3 months ago. I woke up to a note on my windshield from one of my neighbors that says, "Hey, somebody may or may not have cut your converter off last night,"
Oh no!
because he'd heard a racket near. And so I reviewed the footage, and it was the guy in front of me whose
Oh.
car had been attempted. An attempt at a robbery had been made, but he
You
failed.
you street park, so I think this makes a lot of sense.
I
to
street
have.
park in like a fairly dense area.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's like I like to have it for that. The other thing, I mean, if someone ever tries to run one of those insurance fraud, rear-ending schemes on me, I got him with that. If a crash happens in front of me, I have tape of it, so I can show the cops or whatever, and make sure the fault is on the person who's at fault.
Yeah.
If I need to help, I don't know. I think it's cool to have. It's like just an insurance policy, and it's literally $140.
Yeah.
That's the one I've got.
And shout out to Nick's new love. This is the Viofo A129 Plus Dash Cam 2K 144.0p 60 FPS, GPS Wi-Fi car dash camera with HDR, 140-degree wide angle, parking mode, emergency recording, supercapacitor, motion detection front camera.
So it's just in the front.
You can get it with a secondary one, but I have no idea where I'd be putting that on my truck. I couldn't think of it. So my buddy Matt, who is a listener, he did a deep dive on Reddit and figured out what the best dash cam was. He got one. I helped him put it in, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to get one too.
So it was this one?
It was this one, and he got his with the rear-facing kit as well because he's
okay.
got like a sedan, so he had a spot to put it. So if you have a place to put it, I would get front and rear because why not?
And this is not it's not a subscription type thing, right?
No, it's
just,
all self-contained.
It's one
Oh, that's
payment up
nice.
front.
Oh,
and
that's
then
good.
It's pretty
Yeah.
cool. It's got a little Wi-Fi in it, so you can connect the app and download to your phone if you need.
Perfect.
And then you put an SD card in. I've got like a 128 in there, and it just fills that thing up and then starts deleting from the oldest once it's full. So you always have the last like week.
Perfect. Yeah.
Well, and SD cards are so ridiculously cheap
Oh.
now.
Yeah, it was like
it's
150 maybe all in.
That's not bad.
I just can't even. I like my brain because like when I went to college and like the cameras that were coming out, like we had to get these. They had these huge cards and they were like not even 100 gigs. You know, it's like
Yeah.
and like now,
Dude, I
there's
remember
SD
spending
cards that are like multiple terabytes.
Do you remember spending like $40 on an 8 megabyte memory stick for a PlayStation?
Oh,
my God.
yeah.
No, I
Those
remember
fucking things.
spending like $500 for like gigs of RAM, like 8 gigs of RAM or whatever, because it used to be like in the 90s. Again, the 90s were terrible. Your computer would come with like 4, and then you'd expand it to like 12 or 16, and it was like moving
Megabytes?
so fast. Yeah,
Because there
megabytes,
wasn't
yeah.
gigabytes back then.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't think.
no, it was before
Not in the
gigabytes.
90s.
And it was
When
like
I went to
$500.
college, I bought a lacy hard drive that you literally had to
Oh.
plug into the wall.
Yeah,
And
I remember
then
those.
It was Firewire. I still have it. There's like a bunch of like snow skate footage and skateboard footage on it. That was what it was. And I want to say I got the biggest one and it was 250 gigs. I want to say that's what. Maybe it was only
256
100.
probably.
Maybe it was 100. No, they were
128.
even. They were hard
They were-
drives. They were even numbers.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, hard drives weren't in like they aren't in like the.
Why is that? Why is that the numbers? Like, why is it 128?
Oh, it's because
Two
it's
It's
Like
because
multiples
it
of a 4.
no because it's the logarithm. It's like 2 to the whatever. It's base 2. It's
okay.
log base 2. That's how bytes work and bits
Oh,
and shit like
I
that.
gotcha.
Like
And
that's
then
how
it
binary
goes up.
works. Is it's 2 to the 0, 2 to the 1, 2 to the 2, 2 to the
Okay.
3. That's how that all works.
You're
I'm-
paying attention in school.
I'm still.
Yeah, I'm fucking
like-
paying out the ass for this shit. I better pay attention.
yeah.
I still am floored by the fact that I bought a terabyte micro SD card for my Switch. That is insanity to me.
Yeah.
Like I was looking at it, and I was like, "This is a terabyte. That's
How
nuts.
much did it cost? Like $100?
I
or
bought like one of those just like off-brand, like whatever. I don't know why I did that for the Switch, but it was like it was compatible to the Switch.
That
so
was made in a semiconductor fab that doesn't make you wear the bunny suit.
probably.
They
Yeah.
just
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Just sunglasses, and they're like, you're good.
yeah, they don't care about clean rooms over there.
No.
Just
Works in the Switch. It's
making
fine.
them in the garage.
just to come back to the dash cam,
Yeah.
you're kind of convincing me
Oh,
that I
yeah.
need one.
I think the
I've-
investment
that was kinda-
the ROI on it is worth it. I
Yeah.
think.
The peace
Already.
of mind out of it.
Because no, you
For
just
what they
made you
cost?
just covered the cost of your headlight. Not that I mean, you would have been fine, but like even had you not,
But if it was a
had they
person who
not
wasn't
said
honest,
something,
yeah.
with,
Yeah.
you know, you would have been out that amount of money.
Yeah, exactly. And like, I mean, that footage, you can see the license
Yeah.
plate clear as day. Like,
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
she's been cool, and so there's no issues. But if she hadn't been cool, I'd have her dead to rights.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I've thought about it because I park outside. I don't park on the street, but I have like a driveway. And
Yeah.
so it's the first time in many, many years that I'm not doing like garage parking. And all the time, like I'm like, oh, am I gonna like go
every
outside
now
my
and then some
catalytic converter's
wacky
gone?
shit goes down in your
that
neighborhood.
might be a
Yeah.
good.
So like,
Yeah.
That might be a good call for your car.
I know.
actually.
Well, and the thing is too, you were talking about the alarm. Like someone on the street, I don't know if they're like repairing their car. I don't know, but like their alarm keeps going off, and I'm always like, is that mine? And I'm like, is it time? Did it happen?
Yeah.
Has someone stealing my catalytic converter?
I hear alarms because I live in a dense area.
Yeah.
And every time I'm just like, is that my fucking truck?
Yeah. And then
And
it
this
was.
time it was.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, the other day there was a car. I was at my office and there was a car alarm just going off.
Yeah.
It was not stopping. And I was like, I wonder if it's mine. And I look out the window. It is not my car. It is the Subaru Forester that was parked in front of my car. Is completely, the whole front end is kind of smashed. And it is now turned and it's in the middle of like 17th.
Oh, didn't
which
you
is
send
a
a picture
one-way.
of that?
Oh yeah, I sent a picture to
Yeah.
you guys of it. I was like, so this is happening, and I'm never gonna park on that end spot. Sometimes it's available.
Oh,
and I will
somebody
not park.
like
a
smashed
truck.
them?
A truck cut the
Oh,
corner too
damn.
tight
Oh,
and just
no.
completely like hooked onto the car and drug it into the middle of the
Oh,
street.
Jesus.
And then he took off, and a bunch of people saw it and like took pictures and video and like got the guy's truck number and like he totally got. And then the police came because they were like, "Is this your car?" Because we didn't know whose car it was, and the alarm was just going off, and it was like, "We kind of need to. You probably need to move it out of the middle of this
Yeah.
runway."
Totaled. I live in such fear because like
Yeah.
I won my Subaru in my divorce. Like, 'cause I don't have a car payment, and I'm like, I
won
want
it.
I did.
I like that.
It was hard fought. It was a whole thing, but I didn't like. I haven't had a car payment, and I want to drive that thing until the motherfucker falls apart. And I'm like, but
Yeah.
if like even like I mean, it sounds like what happened was kind of a big thing, but even a small thing can total a car now. And I'm like, I do not need a car payment, so I need a dash cam so that.
yeah.
Well, if you
I'd still have a car
order
payment,
one,
but-
I mean, I can put it in.
Okay, thank you.
It's not that hard.
I'd be
Yeah, I
nervous to
guess.
put it into mine because there's just so much electronic stuff.
true.
No,
going
it's
on.
really
It's
easy.
true.
It's just fuses.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing is you wire it straight into the fuse box.
oh.
So it's like it doesn't take very much power, and so it's all fused.
Oh,
So
okay.
worst case, you blow a fuse, you put a new one in. So it's like, and I wired it into shit that didn't seem important. Like I looked at the, I looked at the diagram and it was like, like dome light. I was like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about that.
Well,
I didn't wire it into like
True.
the transmission.
Well, dude, I think I told this on the podcast at one point. My Ford Ranger, when I sold it to my buddy Alan, he was like, there was all kinds of shit broken on it, and he was like, well, I'll buy it for this price if we can fix all of it, and then I'll buy it for this price if we can't fix all of that. So he was buying it, but he was gonna get a super deal. I forget, it was like $2,000 or $1,000 or something like that he was gonna buy it from me. And I was like, all right, let's figure this out. So I replaced like all of the fuses, and I replaced a bunch in the engine fuses, and all this shit that never worked the whole time I owned the truck worked. Like backup lights, the problem was the dash lights had gone out too. Like, so you at
but
night,
it was all just fuses that blew, and you
it was
just were like, fuck
dude,
it.
It was like one fuse. All of it.
I like that
I
you
had
never
put-
even tried the fuse.
No,
That's like
I
the
changed-
first thing to
that
do
was-
with
that-
electrical.
I changed the bulbs in the taillights.
Actually, you're not wrong. I would change all that shit
I
first,
changed
too.
all the fuses in the cabin.
Oh, the cabin
fuse,
fuse, but not
but
the
not
engine
the
bay.
engine one, because I was like, that's engine stuff. That's definitely not the car stereo. And then the car stereo went out, and I had this Rihanna CD that I bought, and I put it in one
always
time.
Rihanna with you.
I know. Well, it's the one album that I like. The
It's
one,
his diva.
Yeah.
she's my diva. 2012, you guys. We'll talk about that another episode. But
Was that the one with Rude Boy on it?
no, I don't think Rude Boy's on that one. It's the
Wait,
one
do
with
you know
like
the Rude Boy
diamonds.
story?
I do like that.
Yeah,
No, I like
it
that
was
song.
We Found Love.
We Found
and-
Love.
No.
What's the Rude Boy story?
No, it's not the.
No.
We'll talk about that another
Oh,
time, too.
you're a Rude Boy story.
So the CD played, like, so I bought it, and then I put it in. It played like 2 tracks, and then it was stuck in there for the rest of the time that I owned the truck. And when I changed that fuse, it started playing the CD, which was like, whoa, and then the lights all turned on, and then the CD, I ejected it. I was like, oh my god, just all kinds of shit that never worked.
One
door
fuse.
locks, things like all kinds of fun stuff.
Just door locks.
Yeah. I
Stuff
don't-
that doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Well,
If,
I would just put them down.
I don't know if I even own a CD now, but when I was like in college, I drove a Chevy Blazer, and my parents very kindly got me like a stereo with a CD. Like they got it replaced, so I had a CD player. But do you remember like the detachable faces?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! So I was always so good about taking that off, and one time I went to the movies and didn't take it off, and when I came back, the window was broken. They had taken the detachable face off the stereo and left the rest of it.
Not the stereo.
Not the stereo. And so I'm like, all right, so now nobody's happy. And I never got to listen to a CD in that thing again because I didn't have the money to replace it.
Oh, so
They
it's
got
just
the front
oh.
part
They got
of your
the face.
Alpine.
Yeah, it was it was an Alpine.
Was it
actually.
an Alpine?
It was an Alpine.
I
Thank you,
ran
yeah.
an Alpine in the Subaru.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. I mean, but it's like now I don't even own a CD at all.
You let the Alpine play.
Yeah, well, but there was nothing to play. Like it was
Bumping
over,
new
so
shit
I
by
was just
Alright.
quiet
WA.
for 3 more years. It was awful. I was so mad.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would suck. Did you just wear
Did you
headphones?
replace anything?
No.
Did it have like new speakers and stuff too?
No,
Did they hook your Blazer up?
no. No. I love this. Was like, you know, we all have like secret things we love to see. Like one of my secret things is like when I see a cat in a window. But also, I love when I see people driving wearing headphones. I know it's so unsafe, but it just makes me laugh every time.
Really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I do it occasionally to talk on the phone because I hate when I'm like, I like having the windows down and I don't want everyone to hear my conversation. My mom just talking or whatever. It's always, I don't know. I'm just like, whenever I see it, I'm like, that's embarrassing. Put some fucking headphones in. Like,
I just love it so much. So that's why I was like, oh,
Yeah.
let's talk about it. Yeah.
all right. So should we do a hate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
okay.
sold us on dash cams, Nick.
Yeah. I'm sold on the dash cam.
That
I wanna get one put
Viofo
in.
hit me up.
We'll do mine quick because it's not a really dense one. My hate for this week is fuck wedge salads.
You're still on this?
Seriously.
You're still mad?
Seriously.
Yeah.
If I go to a restaurant and you're just gonna do half your job and just and it costs more, that's bullshit. Like I went for you to cook the whole meal for me, not just half of it and then just give me a tiny dinner plate with a huge piece of pure lettuce and then I have to cut it with a butter knife. Like no. Fuck you. Were you late for work and did you just like how about it's a wedge salad? Just drizzle it with some dressing.
Hit it with some bacon.
They have
Did they
knives.
put bacon on it?
They have big knives in the back, bowls. They can put all of the dressing all over all of the lettuce, not just this like bullshit. Like, come on.
I mean, the balls on them to give you a butter knife to work with.
Yeah.
They should have given you a better knife.
Like a steak knife. They never give you a steak knife. They're like,
Yeah.
it's a salad. Like,
But like, isn't that a style of salad? Is a wedge salad?
Yes, that he hates.
And
It's-
but why did you order a wedge salad?
because it was the only salad on the thing.
And no, is that the only gluten-free
I always
thing on the
forget.
entire?
Yeah, that was the only gluten-free thing in the entire place.
It was just lettuce.
Should have ordered it deconstructed.
Do you ever feel like they're just like trying to make you eat healthier or eat in a certain way? When
yeah.
you look at they're like, yeah, we have gluten-free things. They're like the fries with nothing on it and no dipping sauces.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
Wait, does ketchup have gluten?
no,
No.
but it's like that. I'm just being exaggerating.
Yeah.
yeah. Or it's like, oh, this is a gluten-free restaurant, also vegan. Like, good for the vegans, but they do not have to go together. Meat
Mm.
is gluten-free.
Right. That
Yeah.
is an interesting thing. Like, why aren't they?
It's
the
because of
same?
people who aren't doing it necessarily for health, but as like a dietary choice. So they might
yeah,
already
the
be
fad
vegan.
people.
Yeah.
The fad people are ruining it for you guys.
Well, but the thing is, like, even in the last, how long's it been? Like almost 13 years since I've been gluten-free. There's so many more options. So I'm like, yeah, like the fad people, like bring it on, because otherwise we would be not even have
Yeah.
the fries, you know, sauce or not.
Yeah, you'd like pretty much have to cook at home.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna do that. So please continue eating it
Well,
when you
yeah.
don't need to.
But you're not going to order a wedge salad because
No.
like it's such a I see
So
it on
does
the
this-
menu and I get angry. I'm like, you guys are being lazy. Like
But it's a style of salad.
I know it's like your fries. Like don't fucking change how.
Yeah,
I know
don't
it's-
jazz up the salad.
That's
just give a
fair.
salad.
Jazz it up. That's like it's like serving me a whole potato and calling it fries, a wedge fry. It's just a potato. It's a baked potato.
But you would order that. You like a baked potato.
Yeah, I like
as
a
we
baked
determined
potato.
last week.
If they did a baked potato and then deep fried the whole fucker,
Just deep
that
fry
sounds
the
really
whole
good,
thing.
honestly.
Does sound good.
Take the
I'm
skin
not
off
mad at
and
that. I
deep
would
fry
try
it.
that.
It's one big. It's a wedge fry.
A wedge fry. Dude, I would fuck with a wedge fry though. That sounds awesome.
We have to stop recording hungry. We're like, what about the potatoes though?
No, I ate before I came here.
Oh,
I just
you're
like
smart.
I just like
Yeah.
potatoes.
Yeah, that's true. Who
Okay,
doesn't?
does this extend to other foods? Like, have you like if you go to a Korean barbecue restaurant where they bring you all the raw meats and you've got the grill in the middle, do you just get furious and walk out?
I've
in a
never
huff?
been. I've never gone to one of those, but that's
Oh.
it's. I don't
Probably
know.
too late now,
It's
actually.
just
Fun.
like it's like a creative way of making you do all of the work.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's like a fun
They
experience.
make you butcher the chicken.
It's like I'm
before
not
you
taking
fry
a
it.
cooking class. I just want to eat.
What about like Mongolian barbecue where
Ooh.
you get the
Pick
big
out-
bowl and
Yeah.
you fill it up full of shit and then they chase it around that circle?
Well, they chase it around. It's
yeah,
fine.
but you have to manually put the shit in the bowl.
That's fine
for them.
I don't mind that.
Oh, okay.
It's already
So
cut
there's
up.
certain
It's-
kinds
it's
of
the
work.
fact that it's not cut up.
There's
I
certain
think.
kinds
The
of work
cut up
you're okay
part.
with.
It's the cut up
It's
and
the
like
cutting.
Yeah.
okay, so like I actually don't like when a salad doesn't put the dressing on the stuff.
I actually agree with that. I don't.
Why
I don't
are we
like
doing
a
this?
cup of dressing?
because like
You have bowls in the
because
back.
people want
Mix
more or
it up.
less. People want more or less dressing, or like I don't have dressing at all.
Well, then you just
So-
order it with no dressing, or
Right,
the
but,
dressing
like-
on the side. That should be an option that
Oh.
you can get.
That shouldn't be the
The
default.
default
Like if
should
you
be
order it,
mixing
it
it
should
up.
come dressed and like mixed.
Sure.
Especially if it's a Caesar. I will lose my goddamn mind
You have
if a
big
Caesar
feelings about
comes
salads.
unmixed, right?
So
Paul?
I have to jump in on this.
Okay.
And because I just realized I have a very deep hatred for something too.
What?
You know when you go to like Trader Joe's and they give you that bowl of salad, so you get that pre-made salad, you take it to work, but wait, you got to put the dressing in it. And then you have to cover it up. And the dressing doesn't move anywhere because it's so compact. You
Oh,
literally
it's too
have to
tight.
take it
Yeah.
out of that plastic bowl into a bigger bowl, mix it up, and then put it back into that bowl.
Yeah, you're
They
right.
just need to add another inch to the top of that.
Yeah.
But
And then
you
it
know,
can
they'll
But
mix
then
it
they
up.
couldn't
up
sell
anyway.
it because it would look like a half-empty salad, and people would be
yeah.
like,
But
"Well,
it's so
they're
frustrating.
they're
'cause-
not even giving me a whole thing of salad."
But then I'm just shaking it
Right.
nonstop for like an hour.
Yeah.
So
Like,
everything
how do you?
that's-
Because it's such a small bowl, you're like trying to mix
Yeah.
it. It's like, you know what they should do? They should design the lid so it clips on both ways and it
Yeah.
like
Oh,
goes
smart.
down,
Yeah.
and then you can take it off and
Yeah.
then like, clip it again.
But
I don't know how
it's
that
more
would work.
obtuse rather
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
acute.
Like you can.
Like two bowls.
You
That's
can
my
push
math
it
terms for the
out.
week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's geometry.
I like.
Convex.
I get,
No, concave. Is that a
Oh
thing?
well, that works too.
concave
Oh yeah, I'm
and
talking
convex.
angles. Yeah,
Concave.
convex.
There's like a restaurant here in town. It's like a salad restaurant, but I'll order from them because they also sell the gluten-free Brazilian cheese bread.
Oh,
Okay.
that
that I
stuff's
told-
bomb.
Yeah, it's so good.
Oh,
I think I told
What's
you
the
about
restaurant?
this. It's called Crisp. But
I've
so
heard of it. Yeah.
so the salad comes in like one of those bowls, but then I always just like dump it into a regular bowl and like mix in the cheese and stuff. Because they don't have cheese for some reason. It's very strange to me.
Hmm.
They don't have cheese. They don't have bell peppers. It's weird.
Okay.
That's an interesting choice.
But I mostly order it because I'm like, well, I can eat some vegetables and also get delicious tapioca cheese bread, which is
Nice.
gluten free.
I don't know. My whole thing. It starts with I like the salad just totally tossed in the
Mhm.
dressing.
Mm-hmm.
so would you say you like
I like
Tossing
toss.
knew you were gonna say
salad?
that.
I don't like tossing it. I like mine tossed.
Oh, you like yours pre-tossed? Okay. And with dressing or all dressing on the side when
And
you get yours tossed?
and I prefer cut.
Okay.
As opposed to uncut salad. That's what they should call it. Fucking uncut salad.
Uncircumcised.
European.
Can I
Yeah,
get
it's
European.
It's European. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's Catholic salad.
Catholic salad?
Oh,
It's a
man.
Jewish salad.
I like mine Jewish.
Oh.
Yeah, no. You know, I hate to tell you though, like Mongolian barbecue off the table for you now. I'm so sorry to tell you.
Oh yeah, because of the soy
Soy
sauce.
sauce.
Yeah, you can't. You
And
can't
I,
go to
I
Korean
really,
barbecue either.
I really think it's this for me. I really think it's the soy sauce that messes me up.
Then you need
I'm
to go to the
pretty
doctor and
sure
find out because if
that
you
that's what
don't
it
need to
is.
be eating gluten free, you shouldn't because gluten-free like replacement foods are terrible for
It's oh really?
you. Yeah, they're full of sugar and no fiber, and
Yeah.
it's like not good.
Anyway, cool.
Or you can be one of those people who's making it better with your fad diet.
My fad diet. All right. Do we want to do? So yeah, I think we covered that pretty good. Do we want to do? Do you have a couple of?
Yeah, you guys
Love
want
hates
to
for
do
us?
some love or hate?
Yeah.
Yes.
Love it or hate
So.
it.
Love it or hate
Light
it.
ring
Okay,
around.
so I'm gonna continue with the salad theme, if
Uh-oh.
you will, and we're gonna look at some salads, and you guys can tell me if you love it or hate it. So I'm gonna pull the first one up real quick. Eyes closed just for 1 second, so I
Alright.
can get the first one going here. And here we are. So eyes open. Let's start with Nick. Nick, can you describe what the heck we're looking at?
It kind of just looks like a salad with a lot of romaine lettuce. Are those pieces of salami?
So this is a Caesar salad.
Looks
So you're
like a
gonna
Caesar,
get the
yeah.
croutons, the chicken, all
Okay,
that
so
stuff.
it's a chicken Caesar
Parmesan.
with a lot of fresh grated
a
parmesan.
Let's-
ton.
I
Like-
would say the right amount.
Oh, I like
Next
parmesan.
turn, we'll get to you.
So yeah, that's I mean, it looks like a yummy salad.
Yeah.
I like parmesan
Yeah,
on a salad.
you like parmesan on a
100%.
salad? So
It's too goddamn much for that bowl.
It's too much.
You
salad.
cannot toss
This
it at
guy-
all.
Yeah.
It should have
Yeah.
been a wedge salad to be fit perfectly.
Yeah, if it was
were
a
you
wedge.
looking
Yeah.
forward to tossing the salad? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, the ship sailed on that particular salad. Tossing's no longer an option.
You're just gonna have to pick it.
So
this
so will
salad.
that be a hate it based on that, or is this still a love it?
Honestly, you know what? Because we have to go hard feelings, I'm
Hard
going to
feelings.
say I hate it. Too
All right.
goddamn much salad for that bowl.
Yes.
Too much.
Too much
goddamn
fucking salad.
salad.
You
There's
would
too many motherfucking salads in this motherfucking bowl.
Do you guys remember? It was like a meme. It was like a scene from a porn where like it was like two guys having sex, and there was a woman who's like supposed to be the girlfriend of one of them, and she's like, in front of my salad. Like, she's eating a salad, and they were like
Oh,
sneaky
yeah,
fucking.
yeah,
She's
yeah.
like in front of my salad.
Yeah.
I don't remember this
I do
meme.
remember that.
That's
I need to
funny.
see this meme.
That's
This sounds
funny.
fun.
Yeah, you should Google that.
Bjorn,
So-
what do you think?
Okay, so what I love about this salad, this looks like, you know, when they're like, do you want fresh grated Parmesan on there? And you were like, yes, keep going. I'm going to go to the bathroom. And they just were like, does he want? And it just
The one
kept
where it's
going.
like the
yeah,
yeah,
where
yeah.
they was like,
Yeah.
he never told me to stop. It, like your grandfather when he's like, say when, and you're like, that's enough. And he's like, you didn't say when, and just like pours your glass overflowing with milk. Was that only me?
no.
Someone did that to you in your
That
life,
sounds
right?
like a solid grandpa joke.
Yeah,
like a
it's like a
grandpa,
grandpa,
or
yeah.
uncle.
Yeah, grandpa or uncle joke,
yeah.
where they're
Your
just
drunk
like
uncle,
they're
yeah.
just like fucking with you.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like, say when, and then they just overflow your glass all over the counter.
Mom's gonna
and
be
you're
so
just like,
mad.
glug, glug, glug.
Yeah.
Like, you never said when.
No, you knew what I meant.
You knew what I meant. Now I have to clean this up. Mom's gonna be pissed. This is a love it. That is the right. I love Parmesan so much, and I also like a Caesar, and this is just dripping. But I guess I'd need like another bowl or something, and it looks like the dressing's on there, so. This piece is a little big. This is starting to get into
Wedge territory there. Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
This looks a little uncut. I'm not gonna like send it back, but
You'll be unhappy about it.
I'll be a little upset. Like I might try to eat that all in one.
Yeah, you have to like fold it in. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Eliza, what are your thoughts?
I hate it.
You hate it.
I think it looks like lichen.
Does
You're
look
right.
moldy.
It does
It does
look
look
like
like
it sat out
Yeah.
Yeah.
for a while.
And
Like moldy.
I like lichen, but I don't want it in a bowl. And I just Caesar, like I have so many things that like not only can I not eat, but I just won't eat, and Caesar is like one of them for various reasons. I don't eat the dressing or anything like that. So but I'm good with the big uncut piece.
Is it the fish part?
Yeah, and I just so often they come already like tossed together, and there's croutons in it, so you can't like undo that.
yeah.
And I don't eat dressing, and I
yeah,
like
the
just plain.
anchovies in the dressing, like I
Yeah.
can't think about that too hard if I'm
Yeah.
eating a Caesar because it's
Yeah.
gross to me for some reason.
I didn't know that was in there until I was in Italy, and I want to say
Oh,
it
you
was
in Italy.
with my family, reluctantly. I hated it. I didn't want to be there at all. That's not a lie. I hated it. They made me go to Europe for a month.
That sounds
That's a long
terrible.
time.
We
Poor
camped.
you.
With
We
your family,
camped
though.
the whole time. I was in high
Camped?
school.
Like
I wanted
in a
to
tent?
intense.
No.
Is that
Yes.
allowed over there?
Yeah, I'm on your side now.
Yeah. The only
think
beds
so.
we stayed in were at hostels.
Hostels.
Oh yeah, they're
With a
they're
family?
fired up about hostels in Europe.
My
I know, but
my
with a family?
mom took a family of 5 to Europe for a month on $3,000.
Okay, I'm
I mean,
impressed.
that's pretty good.
Actually,
We rented
yeah.
a car and just drove around.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
We
but
didn't. We stayed in one hotel and then a couple hostels and
Mostly camped in tents.
mostly camped. We went out to eat, I think 2 or 3 times. The rest of the time we just eat noodles, like just noodles and red sauce and various cheeses that we didn't know what they were. We just bought cheese.
Yeah.
That's what my family lived
That's
off of
really
for a
impressive.
month.
That's impressive, but I
I
would not want to do
Hated
that.
it. I was that teenager that was just like, and I just like read books the whole time because
That's
I was
probably the
starving for
plan.
English. It was weird. I don't know.
Oh.
It's a whole thing. Anyway, I ordered a Caesar and I watched them. It was like tableside guac, except it was tableside Caesars.
Oh yeah.
And they like made the dressing and they literally put fish. They like pulled some fish and like
Oh.
dropped them in the. And I was like, there's fish in that. And then I watched them like squish it all up and make the. I ate it and I was like, oh, I guess I can taste the anchovies, but it's fine.
Oh, it's
Like,
so good. I love anchovies.
was it
I
like
know Paul likes anchovies.
Worcestershire sauce has anchovy in it?
Uh-huh.
That doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
I guess it. Well, it does the what is the umami flavor or
Yeah.
something? Isn't that
Mhm.
what you get out of fish?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, what do you think of the salad, Paul?
Oh, I love it too. I love cheese and
I love cheese.
I love Caesar salad is the best salad in my opinion in the world because it's so fresh. It's uncomplicated, but it tastes complicated. So it has this refined kind of flavor to it, but it's easy. Anybody can put it together. You just got to be careful with the dressing. This is one of those where you light dressing, but then toss it.
Yeah.
Because it could get a little soggy, but I think this is really good. So I'm excited for this. I want to recreate this moment.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
recreate it.
recreate this moment. So
You
yeah,
just
so
need to
that's
get one of those Parmesan graters that has the
Yeah.
little wheel.
oh yeah, for sure.
Put it on your registry.
Yeah.
I'll buy it for you.
All right. So
that
are we
sounds
ready
fun.
for the
Yes.
next picture?
Oh
we have to-
yeah.
Sticking with the salad
Okay.
motif.
It's the same one, Paul.
All right. So
Oh, no.
another traditional American salad. Let's start with Eliza. Eliza, if you can let me know what you're seeing here, and we'll go from there.
Yes. So it's a plate. So there, it looks like there's a bed of lettuce, and then in rows, there's like a row of chicken, a row of avocado, bacon, boiled eggs, cherry tomatoes, red onions, and feta.
Looks like feta.
Is that feta? So it is a deconstructed salad. I don't see any dressing, but maybe it's there. Maybe it's like a vinaigrette or something.
Vinaigrette in the description.
Oh yeah, so you probably can't see it. And there's like you can see like pepper and stuff. There's lots of like spices and stuff on it. And I hate it.
Hate it.
Yeah, no, there's just so many. Like I don't eat eggs. I don't eat avocado. Like I don't like feta. One of those. I'm not like super annoying picky eater, but there's a lot of things that just like my brain will not let me eat. And that's a lot of them. And if I'm gonna have red onions, I'd like them cooked or something. I don't like them raw necessarily.
I've always my thing with a Cobb salad is I was always
Cobb.
surprised that it doesn't have corn in it. I always felt like a Cobb salad needed
Because of the
corn.
word cob.
Because of the word Cobb.
But it has-
I
it has-
always expect there to be corn for some reason.
There's an extra B. That's how the B is.
Oh, that
no
means
Yeah,
corn.
this
no
is like-
corn.
This is
No corn allowed.
But no corn.
this is actually named after the
You see
sticker.
this bee? That means no corn.
Yeah, no, they named the salad after the sticker that people put on Subarus.
Yeah.
I don't know the sticker.
No,
but-
there's a brand called Cobb
Oh.
Tuning that like makes
Oh.
ECU flashes for people's Subarus.
Does that go in the fuse box?
No, it's like it's a different code to put in the computer that controls it. And so for like a
Oh.
turbocharged Subaru, it messes
Oh.
with the air fuel and
Mm.
gives you more power at the expense of making your car worse.
Yeah, it destroys the car. That's why you should never buy a WRX.
Okay, so I won't put
that's
that on
used.
mine.
You should definitely
You should
get a Cobb sticker on your stock Forester to annoy.
Next to my social worker sticker.
Yeah. Just a giant Cobb tuning.
Cobb tuning.
On your stock Subaru
No.
Forester, that would be
Yeah,
awesome.
you know what though? That might I do a lot of things like I have a broken windshield and I've had it broke on my way to moving to Portland 5 years ago and I leave it there on purpose.
Hey, see, she's had it longer, Paul.
What?
Paul's windshield's broken.
Oh, no.
And I'm supposed to fix it, and I keep forgetting
But
about
I
it.
do it on purpose because if someone is about to steal my catalytic converter, I want them to see the broken windshield and be like, I'm going to leave her alone. She's already struggling. So I deliberately do that.
And
So
then
I
if you
feel
had
like
a
that.
Cobb tuning sticker, they'd be like, that catalytic converter's fucked.
Exactly.
This
Yeah,
guy
that's
ruined-
true. Oh, okay.
They would
okay.
assume you were a guy that vaped a lot and had a backwards hat.
I'll order you
and
one.
You do vape a
I
lot.
do vape a lot.
So,
yeah.
you should have a Cobb tuning sticker for sure. But, yeah, they would assume you'd ruined
Damn
your
it.
car.
Second episode in a row.
Swear to God, you guys.
Oh, yeah,
But you're
my
right.
bad.
No, it's fine.
I mean,
it's
you
too
ripped
late
the
now.
fucker 1 minute before we started this.
Yeah, I
and
know.
started
That's what
blowing
makes
it
are we
around the
filming
room.
yet? Can't have my shame.
So
Yeah.
no for you, Nick. What do you
Yeah.
think?
Other than, I don't like hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah,
I don't
they're
mess
so
with hard-boiled
gross.
eggs.
But they're so good for you.
I know.
Yeah,
Didn't we talk about this last
I
time?
think we did, because I wish I liked
I
them.
wish
I
I
like
did, too.
scrambled eggs.
Mm-mm.
I'll do a fried egg, but I don't really like it. I don't.
Yeah.
If it's got a drippy yolk, I just am not interested.
See, and I'm opposite. I prefer soft-boiled eggs. I can do because once they get that powdery stuff in them, it's just too much. It's too hard
Honestly,
to get
for
down.
me, I like the powdery is nasty, but I like it all mixed up because
Yeah.
I don't like the texture of just an egg white. That
Yeah.
weird
Rubbery.
fucking rubbery.
Well, you
that's
can.
nasty.
So if you get an egg, and there's a technique. So before you boil them, you put them in a cloth and you spin them. And if you get it fast enough, it actually breaks the yolk. And
it'll
splits it
mix
and
'em?
mixes. So then it comes out just light yellow.
Huh, I don't know. I don't know about boiled eggs. So, yeah, I don't like them. So if you took those out, I like everything else in here. I
wait.
like feta, I like bacon, I like chicken, I like avocados. And I like
Well-
it, and it looks like it'd be a yummy salad minus the eggs.
Yeah.
Little vinaigrette. I would fuck that salad up.
Oh,
I
So,
would
yeah.
fuck
love it.
that
I would
salad.
fuck
That's what I
that
thought. I was
salad.
like, oh my God, I didn't know that was on rating scale.
I'm gonna put my dick in this.
I
won't
did
eat
not
it,
say
but I
that
will
I
put
would
my
put
dick
my
in
dick
it.
in a
No,
salad.
we are gonna edit this.
For the
we
record.
do have editing power.
You're gonna
so.
clip that. You're
I
just
can't
gonna
believe
be
you
like,
just said you want to fuck
You're
this
just gonna
salad.
get a soundbite of me and just be like, I'd fuck that salad. And then just
I'm gonna put some googly eyes on the salad.
Yeah.
No, and then we'll put it on TikTok and you'll go viral.
Yeah.
And then you'll have to join.
Yeah, you have to join.
I don't think
That
that's the
happened
rule.
to you once before.
Oh yeah. You went
Wait, did I go viral on TikTok? Oh yeah, I did. I
I
got a good joke out of it.
Yeah,
You did.
there
That was
you
a
go.
good joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
up to like 3,500 on YouTube on that fucking clip.
Nice.
Oh my God, it would go crazy on TikTok.
Nah,
It'll go
fuck 'em.
nuts.
I'm not giving them the satisfaction.
Don't
No,
do
it's
it.
the satisfaction is for you.
Nah, I don't
Yeah.
need it. I don't need TikTok
Reclaim
I-
your
to
time.
validate me.
I realize I did not say mine. I would agree with Nick. Take the egg out and the rest
And then
of
you
it,
fuck the salad.
and then I will fuck that salad.
Yeah.
But then it's just like a chicken bacon avocado salad, right? Like
which
yeah.
sounds
The
delicious.
the egg makes it cob.
The nice thing is I would just eat around the egg and then just be like, oh, whoops. I don't know.
Yeah, kind of
Wait,
like
you
when
ate
I
pussy?
order.
yeah. Wait, oops.
Wait, you would eat
I
around the
don't know.
pussy?
I don't. Yeah, I
Around
would
the
just eat
egg.
around the egg.
You like that? That's my thigh.
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta
Well,
start
I eat
over. I
around the
gotta
pussy.
start from scratch. Whole other configuration.
That sounds like a weird rap lyric where it sounds dope. It was like, I eat around the pussy.
I swear to God,
like,
there
how?
has to have
Please
been a
don't.
rapper that said that at
Like-
some point. It was probably DJ Khaled.
Like, I don't
Yeah,
eat the
right.
pussy.
Can
I
I
eat around the pussy.
Actually, DJ Khaled wouldn't say that because it would require him to actually rap
And then
or
true.
do anything at all other than yell
I-
his own fucking name.
I
or even
also
just actually interact with the pussy.
I also like the idea of like in the music video, it's just a guy eating a hamburger next to like a lady that's dancing. Like, yeah, I eat around the pussy.
Just random.
yeah, like, oh, I guess. I mean, it did rhyme, so. So I'll just go with yes. Fuck with that. Yeah.
All right. I guess that leaves me, and I'm just gonna say, yeah, I enjoy this, and this looks much better than what was this? Did I order a Cobb salad?
You ordered a Cobb salad, and it was
it-
about this much, and you were just like, "This is
No.
much food."
It was about this much, but minus the tomatoes, minus the onions, minus the lettuce, and replace that all
feta.
with salami and ham.
Yeah.
It was
Wait, there was
so-
no lettuce?
No, there was a little. There was
like-
lettuce, but it was all meat on meat on
Wait,
meat.
was this at the bowling
This was
alley?
on the bowling
I thought
alley.
you
It was
liked
Oh
it.
so
yeah,
gross.
I remember you got that salad
You
that was.
Paul finally had too much meat.
It was.
No, I took it all, so I don't think we'll ever find the end of that one.
no,
The limit does not exist.
The
Paul
limit
was
does not
like-
exist.
Challenge accepted. He saw where his limit is almost at.
It was an obnoxious salad, though. I
Paul's
remember
like,
we were
I got
looking
more
at
in the
it.
tank.
I was like, there was more. It was various deli meats, bacon, cheese, egg, and then like
Olives
like
too.
that, and
like
olives.
salt on
like
salt
that
on salt.
was
yeah.
the salad, and then like the lettuce was like what they should have done with the bacon.
It was like they used the lettuce was the,
the
dressing.
lettuce was the bacon bits.
yeah.
Wow.
It was
Like
ins-
one slice
yeah,
of lettuce
so-
that they
It's
just.
keto.
So do not
It
DM
was
me if
like
you want to avoid the salad. I'll
carnivore.
tell
It
you.
was that dumb carnivore diet bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what it was.
extreme.
I'm. This is. Sorry, it's a little off topic, but
Yeah.
okay. When you guys order like I love a sandwich, like a deli sandwich.
Mhm.
What's the deal with people that love deli sandwiches that are like 90% meat, where it's just like all deli meat?
What's
And
the
like,
deal with
and then like a
sandwiches?
little bit of cheese and like a little bit of bread, a little bit of lettuce, but then like mostly what you're tasting is like turkey. What's the deal? I know. I can hear myself too. But there was the pickle barrel in Bozeman,
yeah, fucking
Montana.
Pickle Barrel did
Fuck
put
that place.
so much goddamn meat on the sandwich.
Well, is it all meat? Because like a pastrami sandwich, like if you go
No,
like
it was like there should have been 7 slices of ham so that you had
Oh,
one
even
layer of ham. But instead it was
14 slices.
no, it would be 7 across by 7 high.
Oh my god, just
Like,
put a ham steak
it
in
Ham
there.
cube.
Yeah, like they were trying to fill up a fucking spreadsheet of ham.
And I
Wow.
Like
I remember, yeah, all of it. Select all.
they fucking drag and drop.
Wait, how was the bread? Was it thick bread? Like, how did the bread hold up to this meat onslaught? It was
Honestly,
just-
their bread was kind of wimpy too.
Yeah.
Like if there was
I don't know why that's
no,
so
like
funny.
if there was like oil and vinegar or some shit on there, it would melt the bread.
Oh, just-
like it would get nasty.
Bread that just falls apart with
like
sauce.
basically like Wonder
is-
Bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean it was like a hoagie roll, but
It
it
was
was,
a
like
hoagie.
not really hefty
It wasn't
one.
sturdy.
It
Yeah.
didn't have the heft necessary
For
the
14 layers
quantity
of
ham.
Of
Yeah.
ham.
I mean, that's a special kind of bread, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, they.
have
I
to
mean,
practice.
Actually, that's probably where gluten-free
was-
bread would work perfectly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
overloading.
Yeah.
The sandwich was overloaded with meat in every single. And I remember everyone when I lived in the dorms were like
Sounds
so
yummy.
stoked. They're like, "Yeah, dude, it's like mostly meat." And I was like, "That sounds gross." They're like, "Yeah, fuck Subway." And I'm like, "I'm gonna go to Subway because they get the amounts right."
the ratio is super important in a sandwich.
I
Like,
agree.
yeah, no, we're 100% in agreement here.
Mostly
I-
cheese. No, I'm kidding.
I don't like a sandwich.
You don't like sandwiches?
Even like
Well,
but taking out the gluten-free
yeah.
bread part. I don't not a big fan of sandwiches.
I love
like you've never
sandwiches.
found like a specific sandwich that you were like, okay, this one
Not
fucks.
any
So-
sandwich.
Mm-mm.
Okay, gun to your head. You have to have
Does a
order
burger
a
count?
sandwich.
Does a burger count?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it does.
counts.
Well, a burger that's different, but like a sandwich with like deli meat, I don't really like deli meat.
Okay.
How about a PB&J?
So, yeah, what about
I
that?
don't eat jelly, but I like a peanut butter sandwich.
How about
that's
a
fair.
peanut butter sandwich? Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
peanut butter and honey?
Or butter? Do you do
Peanut butter and
Mm-mm.
banana?
Mm-mm.
Peanut butter and lettuce?
No, I
You
saw
ever
today.
put peanut butter on a hamburger?
No,
Oh,
That's
but I've
pretty
seen
good.
like
Oh,
peanut butter
so
and pickle
good.
sandwich is supposed to be good,
Yeah.
but I'm like I don't know.
Peanut butter, pickle.
I don't know about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like salty sweet.
Yeah,
It's
salty
good.
sweet.
It's
Yeah.
like a salted caramel. I don't know.
Sort of, I don't know. Pickles to me, like people go hard with pickles, and I'm just like,
Oh, I love pickles.
I'll eat pickles on
But,
their
like,
own,
sour pickles,
and
yeah.
in like the context of where they should be.
Mm.
Like
What about would you ever eat a pickle on a hot dog?
Totally.
That's what they
I'd
do
eat
in Chicago.
relish.
I'd eat relish,
No,
Relish
in
is-
Chicago
Would you
they
eat
put
it
a
on a
pickle
hoagie?
spear.
Would you eat it on
like
some
a
bread?
straight up
Yeah. What?
anything could
You know,
happen.
Anything could happen.
Okay. You know the song Freak a Leak?
No. Probably it,
So
By
there's-
Petey Pablo.
There's
I'm sure
this
I've heard it.
song,
Doot, doot, doot,
Freak a
doot,
Leak,
doot,
Yeah.
doot, doot.
and there's a line
beat.
in it where he just at one point he
His
just
whole
is.
verse. He's
There's a
just
whole
like
verse. He's just like, do you want it
narrating
in the
some
pussy? Do
sex
you want
act.
it in the ass? And then
and he goes, anything could happen.
anything could happen. It's like
But
those are
he
two
gave
options.
He gave
Yeah.
2 options, and then he goes, anything could happen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess if you're in that area, those really are your only 2. Like, you have 2 exits.
And it's like,
So
yeah.
here's just a snippet
okay.
of this.
How you like it, Daddy?
Oh yeah.
Anyhow, we
Yeah.
can only play that much or else.
But,
Yeah, we'll get copyright
but
strike.
there's a part where
that's
he
the
says,
song.
do you want it in the pussy? Do you want it in the ass?
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. And so Paul has gone and just like full on life bit. Constantly, it's just like, I mean, like we're bowling. He's like, did you want it in the gutter? Did you want it in the? Did you
It's
want
a
it in
lifestyle.
the ass?
Freak a Leak is a
Yeah,
lifestyle.
that's fair.
When
That's
when
fair.
when you're providing 2 options, why not do
Yeah.
it Freak a Leak
Right?
style?
Yeah.
Did you want the dressing on the side?
Did you want it on the salad? Did you want it cut? Did you want it uncut?
Did you want it in a cup? Do you want it in a cup? Do you want it in a bowl?
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
All right, I get it. I'm on board.
All right, Paul, it looked
Yeah.
like you might have one more.
One
One more.
One
One
more.
One more
the
salad.
final countdown. if you will.
Final salad.
Salad.
Ba-da-down-down.
Yo, that whole album slaps though. For real. The
You gotta
Europe
save that
album.
for your next
All right,
love
I'm gonna
week.
do that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
we'll
do
do
that.
that. All right,
I'm
back-
obsessed.
All right, so here we go.
Oh.
We're doing a different kind of salad
Yeah,
here.
we are.
Oh
So,
my god.
So the I guess Bjorn.
Me?
If you
Okay.
can describe what we're
So
looking
this looks
at.
like salad a la Jello,
Mhm.
and I am intrigued.
Oh.
okay.
One looks like a fish. That's cool.
Mhm.
With fish maybe in it.
Mm-hmm.
A noodle salad. Oh, this looks like something that someone.
That's shrimp
That's
in that
shrimp.
salad.
Is it shrimp?
It's like
That's
shrimp
shrimp.
cocktail.
Oh, I thought it was like noodles.
The other one's like
elbow.
a ham,
Oh, they're like meat
pea,
salad?
or asparagus
Dude,
salad.
read the description. It
God.
says some glorious early 80s Jello molds. Because who doesn't want savory shrimp Jello?
Like, what is this one? It's like olives with
Yeah, cauliflower.
rice, cauliflower in like a green Jello.
Yeah.
Hopefully, is lime. I guess are they just doing like gelatin?
No, this is Jello.
it's
Jello.
actual.
This is
Jello.
Jello,
so,
like
yeah.
sweet.
Because like gelatin, plain gelatin, it smells
Wouldn't do
terrible.
this?
Mm-mm, no.
Okay.
And it doesn't have flavor.
So, this I don't like Jello, and I hate this. I hate
Oh, wait.
this so much. This definitely looks like something that someone brought to a party, and everyone was
Nobody.
like, "Wow," and didn't eat
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Mike's used to be like, I'd love to have a piece, but it just looks like artwork. I don't want to ruin
Yeah,
it.
I don't want to ruin
This
it.
like loaf one is actually really beautiful. Like
Mhm.
you
Or
know,
like-
with the herbs on top.
Maybe
Yeah, it
a-
looks like a sushi person might have. Like somebody who's into
Yeah.
making sushi
Yeah.
or
would
like
put
one.
that together.
There's one. The person that brought it, his mom's recipe is what this is.
Yeah, and she just died.
And he loves it. They love it.
Yeah, he doesn't realize that that's like the thing he's weird for.
yeah, exactly.
That's the shit that was fucked up about how he grew up that he didn't know.
Yeah, we all have something.
Yeah.
We're like, what do you mean?
Thing
everybody
you just
listens to
say
it like
matter
that?
of fact, and your
So it's
friends
like
are like, "What the
sweet-
fuck are
yeah.
you talking about, dude?"
It's fun when that's
meats?
trauma.
Well, it's probably like tangy because it's probably like citrus flavors and that
It's
kind
probably
of thing.
does lean more savory, would be my guess.
Yeah, but yeah, so that's a no for you.
Fascinating. I would try it. I'll be
You'd try it.
honest. I
Okay.
would try it. I wouldn't. I hate it so much.
I'm
but
so
I would
glad you
definitely.
said that.
It's gluten free,
It's
It
gluten
is
free.
gluten free.
so I have to have a better excuse.
Eliza's like, oh no, thank you. I can't.
No, I just
Just 8.
I will throw up.
it will not go in my mouth.
All right, Nick. What are your thoughts
yeah,
about
no,
this?
this is a no for me.
No.
Yeah, it's no for
This
me,
is
dog.
nasty.
Yeah.
That's I mean, I like Jello on its own.
Mm.
I don't want Jello is a dessert food to me.
Mhm.
It's like a sweet thing, and don't put fucking fish in a dessert.
What would you put on Jello?
Fruit.
What would you be okay
Fruit
with?
and whipped cream.
Whipped cream.
If you're gonna have a Jello,
chocolate.
Like an
type of-
ambrosia type of situation.
I don't even like that. But if you
Wow,
make
okay.
Jello like with the little canned mandarin oranges in
Yeah.
it,
Okay.
like I'll mess with that.
Yeah.
Or strawberries, maybe a little whipped cream on top of
Yeah.
it. Like a
He won't
dessert
fuck it.
thing.
He'll mess around.
I'll mess around
He'll
with.
mess around. He'll fool
Well,
around.
4th of July.
So
Getting
so
a
I
4th of
have
July
to
Jell-O
ask you a
salad.
question.
Yeah.
Do you like it with the mandarin? Do you like it with the strawberry?
Anything could happen.
Anything can happen with Jell-O. With Jell-O, anything can happen.
But yeah, no, wasn't this a big thing in the 80s?
no, like the 50s.
60s,
50s,
70s. I think
Yeah.
the
Jell-O
70s were the
molds.
last.
It was the molds, and
Yeah.
then they
Yeah.
put all sorts of
Yeah.
goofy shit into Jell-O.
In fact, if you who is that famous cook from France?
Child.
Julia Child.
Child.
Mm.
She
Wow.
has a whole chapter in her The Joy of Cooking
Mhm.
dedicated to terrines, I think is what
Right.
they're called. So
And
they're
But that's-
Jell-O.
That's a
things.
little different.
it's a little different,
Greens.
but it's a gelatin-based dish where
Huh. It's like
you
savory.
it's a
Yeah.
savory
Mm.
gelatin type of
Yeah,
Is it
now,
a
like,
main course?
if-
This looks main.
No.
It's got meat.
Actually, I amend
that
that. I don't
Spam?
want the texture of Jell-O with
Yeah.
the texture of real food.
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a no for you.
No,
Okay.
that's disgusting.
Is this Spam, olives, and boiled eggs?
I
think
think it's
so.
actually like hot dog or.
Oh, those are
like-
definitely boiled eggs action up there.
Oh, yeah.
Spam
With
spam would be
cilantro.
good because it's got so much salt it might
Yeah.
overpower everything.
Yeah.
I do like spam.
Yeah, spam is
Ooh.
fire.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Spam's
Okay.
pretty
I do,
good.
I'm happy. You just said that you didn't like so
I
many
know,
regular
I
foods,
know.
and then you're like, you know
I
what I do
know.
like? Meat that will survive a war.
Yeah.
Like
It'll be the only gluten-free.
My body's a
Canned
temple,
meat.
but I love spam.
I never in my life said my
But
body's
come
a
in-
temple. No.
You're like,
Don't put that
but
on me.
Spam, come inside me.
Our Lord Savior.
I've had worse. I've had worse.
hey, it's popular in Hawaii. That's a fancy
It's
place.
true. Yeah, it's because of colonialism. Okay.
Oh my God.
Is
So
it
your
my
thoughts.
turn?
Your
yeah,
thoughts.
absolutely the fuck not.
Okay.
No. I like just like plain Jell-O or like maybe like a little fruit in it or
Yeah.
whatever. But I'm not gonna like pick that most of the time. Like if
No,
it's there,
I
I'll have it. Or
I have
if you're in the
lived-
hospital, that's
Yeah,
good.
how long have you lived on your own? Have you actively made Jell-O
Never.
for yourself?
No,
Not
no,
in shots.
not in shots. Okay,
That's
take
not
it
in
back.
shots. Yeah.
Nope. All right.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I've never made fucking Jell-O for myself.
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
Never.
and you can
A
buy
decade of
it,
living-
You know, you can buy it in the.
We
little-
made some really yummy peach bourbon Jell-O shots for 4th
Yeah.
of July one year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Those were tasty.
Yeah, but that's
That's
as
different.
and
A
also
vehicle for alcohol.
Yeah.
and that when I did make Jell-O shots, it was vegan Jell-O, so I don't know if it actually counts.
I wouldn't
Oh,
count it.
yeah.
You
That-
liked them.
Did I?
It was at that party.
I
had.
feel like I had one and I said I liked it to be nice, but vegan Jell-O is fucking gross.
She's been thinking that this whole
Yeah,
time.
I was like, you
You
know
thought
what?
that
It was
you
I'm
thought
gonna
that
j-
I gave a vegan Jell-O as my seal of approval
What if that?
in earnest,
the high
not
point
just
of my
to be
day
kind?
was when Nick liked the Jell-O shots. We had a great party, but Nick liked no. I
well,
didn't.
you
I
had
never
a
thought
hell of
about
a
it
run
again.
with that.
Yeah,
Until
never
now.
thought about it again.
Well, I'm glad I
Um,
didn't ruin a good memory then.
No, it would take a lot more than that to ruin a good memory. I do like the art and like the the layout on the top of the whatever. And this they used to make them like in the 50s because you have to also realize in the 50s is when they first started having like canned everything. So then people would put canned vegetables and stuff like that in the Jell-O.
It was
like
like
a whole
new
thing.
and fancy.
Yeah, but like you're saying like terrines are like aspic. That was like
Yeah.
fancy food,
Yeah.
right? So this was like the mass marketing of like fancy food.
Yeah.
And then the middle class turned it into this, like
Mhm.
middle class does with all kinds of things. And then they got weird about it. Did you guys know that like in the Midwest, like in Iowa and stuff, libraries will have like cake pan and like Jell-O mold. You can like check it out. So if like you want
Oh,
the
really?
fish shaped mold, but you just need it for one time for a party, you can get it from the library.
Oh, that's
Huh.
cool.
And there's also places that have
Oh.
like tools and stuff too, like tool libraries.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but the Midwest has like cake pans, bunt pans,
Yeah.
and like Jell-O molds.
As long as they're like Christian themed,
Sure. Yeah, I guess
because it's
so.
the Midwest.
Well,
They had some
Yeah.
regular ones, but they recently burned them.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Also, I lived for a long time in Chicago and around Chicago, and there's this grocery store called Woodman's, which is like, it's much fancier than Winco, but it's like employee owned in that same way, you know.
Okay.
And first of all, the more cheese aisle, like the longest cheese aisle, multiple cheese aisles you've ever seen in your life,
Oh,
because it's
okay.
based in Wisconsin. So all the
Mm.
cheese ever. But they also had like all kinds of like Jell-O salads and stuff. Not like this kind of stuff, but like,
Like the grocery store shit that's multiple colors and has whipped creams.
yeah, exactly. But
yeah.
like a whole huge, imagine a normal cheese aisle, but full
Mhm.
of Jell-O. Like they
Really?
were very serious about it. The Midwest, is
The
Like
Midwest
box
is
Jell-O?
Jell-O country.
no, like,
Like
Jell-O,
finished.
like prepared Jell-O salads or whatever.
Yeah.
I've been when I've gone to make Jell-O shots, very disappointed in the Jell-O selection in all the stores in this area. It's seriously like 5 flavors in like 2 different sizes.
How many flavors are there though?
It's
There aren't
like
that
cherry,
Yeah.
lime. No, there's like so many flavors.
many. Really?
But there's like all that's ever available is like cherry, lime, like strawberry. And
Is it like in Japan how there's like a different Kit Kat in all the
orange.
seasons?
maybe? Have you had those?
No, because I have gluten.
Oh yeah,
I wish I could.
I had the green tea ones. They're gross.
Oh really? But I
But I
like
ate
that.
'em.
Where it's like this is the time of year. It's the cherry time because it's cherry blossom time. I love
Oh.
that they have seasonal stuff there.
That
Yeah,
is cool.
it's
I
It's
didn't
not
know
just
that
Kit
they
Kats.
were
It's all kinds of things. They have.
seasonal.
They really love seasonal stuff there.
That's cool.
That's neat.
All right,
Did not know that.
Paul, did you want to take us out?
Yeah. I'd love to.
Take me out.
Thanks for joining us on the Love, Hate, Laugh show. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow, whatever social media you're on. We really appreciate it. And don't forget, the next time you are ordering a salad, ask for cut or pre-cut and see how they will toss it for you ahead of time, just like Bjorn likes.
So
So
make sure you record it.
yeah,
As a selfie.
record the tossing for
Yeah, it
us.
gets
Send it our way.
popped.
We
Yeah, have
appreciate it.
someone else record it.
Yeah,
so you
have
get the
somebody
right
else
angle.
record it.
Or get your tripod.
All right. Have a good night.